Did you know that every atom in your body was forged inside the heart of a dying star billions of years ago? Right now, as you sit here watching this video, you are literally made of stardust that has traveled across the cosmos for eons, carrying the memory of ancient stellar explosions within your very being. This isn't poetry. It's scientific fact, and it's just the beginning of how deeply connected we are to the universe around us. Tonight, we're going on a journey to discover the most soothing and harmonious phenomena that exist in the vast expanse of space. From the gentle dance of binary stars that orbit each other for millions of years, to the mesmerizing spiral arms of galaxies that rotate with clockwork precision, the universe operates with a rhythm and beauty that can calm even the most restless mind. We'll explore cosmic events so peaceful and perfectly orchestrated that they make earthly meditation seem chaotic by comparison. Prepare to witness celestial symphonies that have been playing for billions of years, cosmic patterns that reveal the hidden order beneath apparent chaos, and space phenomena so visually stunning they'll change how you see the night sky forever. The universe has been waiting 13.8 billion years to share these secrets with you. Part 1. The Cosmic Lullaby. Have you ever wondered if the universe has a heartbeat? While you've been going about your daily life, something extraordinary has been happening in the depths of space. Something so precise and reliable that it puts our most advanced technology to shame. Scattered throughout our galaxy are cosmic timekeepers that have been maintaining perfect rhythm for longer than complex life has existed on Earth. These aren't ordinary stars. They're the remnants of stellar explosions so violent they compress an entire star's worth of matter into a sphere just 12 miles across. Imagine the entire mass of our Sun squeezed into something smaller than Manhattan. The result is a neutron star spinning faster than a kitchen blender, yet more precise than anything humans have ever created. But here's where it gets truly mind-bending. Some of these spinning stellar corpses emit beams of radiation that sweep across space like cosmic lighthouses. Every time that beam points toward Earth, we detect a pulse. And these pulses are so regular, so incredibly consistent, that they make atomic clocks look sloppy. The most precise of these cosmic metronomes beats once every 1.33 milliseconds. It has maintained this rhythm for over 100 million years without missing a single beat. If Earth's most accurate clocks were this reliable, we would only lose 1 second every 30 million years. Think about that. While entire species evolved and went extinct, while continents drifted across our planet's surface, while ice ages came and went, these stellar timepieces never skipped a beat. Scientists call them pulsars, but I prefer to think of them as the universe's own percussion section. They've been keeping time since before the first flowers bloomed, since before the first bird took flight, since before the first complex cell formed in Earth's ancient oceans. They are older than multicellular life itself, yet they continue their cosmic rhythm with mechanical precision. What makes this even more remarkable is that we're talking about objects roughly the size of a city, spinning up to 700 times per second, with magnetic fields 1 trillion times stronger than Earth's. The surface of a neutron star is so dense that a teaspoon of its material would weigh about 6 billion tons, roughly the mass of Mount Everest compressed into something you could hold in your hand. And here's the revelation that should make you pause and look up at the night sky with new wonder. This is cosmic insight number 1 of 10. The universe literally has a heartbeat, and it's been steadily pulsing since before complex life began its journey on Earth. Right now, as you listen to these words, hundreds of these cosmic metronomes are beating out their ancient rhythms, providing a soundtrack to the cosmos that has never stopped playing. The next time you feel rushed by the pace of modern life, remember that somewhere in the vast darkness, neutron stars are keeping perfect time, proving that in a universe of chaos and change, there exists an underlying order more precise than anything we could ever hope to build. Something is gently rocking you right now, and you probably don't even know it. You're not just spinning with Earth's rotation or orbiting with our planet around the Sun, you're also riding along on a much grander journey, one that takes 25 million years to complete and reveals something beautiful about the living nature of our galaxy. Our entire solar system is dancing, not just moving in a simple circle around the galactic center, but bobbing up and down through the spiral disk of the Milky Way like a cosmic yo-yo. This isn't some random wobble, it's a precise, rhythmic motion that has been happening for billions of years, long before our sun was even born. Picture this: if you could somehow step outside our galaxy and watch it from a distance, you'd see our solar system weaving through the stellar disk, spending about 37 million years above the galactic plane, then 37 million years below it, then back again. We're currently heading upward, climbing toward the northern edge of our galaxy's disk, and we won't start our descent for another 14 million years. This cosmic breathing motion affects more than just our location in space. As we rise and fall through the galaxy, we encounter different neighborhoods with varying densities of stars, gas clouds, and cosmic radiation. When we're deep in the galactic disk, we're surrounded by more stellar activity, more supernovas, more cosmic rays bathing our solar system in high-energy particles. Scientists have discovered something fascinating. This galactic yo-yo motion might be connected to major extinction events in Earth's history. Not because space is trying to harm us, but because different parts of our galaxy expose us to different cosmic influences. It's like changing altitude on a mountain. The environment shifts subtly but significantly. But here's what makes this truly remarkable. This isn't unique to our solar system. Every star in our galaxy participates in this cosmic dance, hundreds of billions of stars, all gently oscillating up and down through the galactic disk in their own rhythmic patterns. Some complete their cycles faster, some slower, but all are part of this grand choreography. The Milky Way itself seems to pulse with life. The spiral arms compress and expand, triggering waves of star formation that sweep around the galaxy every few 100 million years. Gas clouds collide and merge, new stars ignite, old stars explode, and through it all, the galaxy maintains its structure like a vast living organism. And here's the cosmic insight that should change how you think about our place in space. This is cosmic revelation number 2 of 10. Our galaxy doesn't just spin, it breathes. For 13 billion years, the Milky Way has been expanding and contracting like cosmic lungs, with every star system participating in this gentle respiratory rhythm that connects us to the grandest scales of space and time. Right now, you're not just on a planet orbiting a star. You're riding a wave through the galactic disk, part of a breathing motion that links your existence to the life cycle of our entire galaxy. The next time you take a deep breath, remember that you're participating in something much larger, a cosmic respiratory system that has been breathing since before planets existed. Part 3. The universe's slow dance. Imagine two black holes, each containing the mass of dozens of suns, slowly spiraling toward each other across the vast emptiness of space. This isn't a quick collision, it's a dance that lasts millions of years, with the partners gradually drawing closer as they orbit faster and faster around their common center. Now here's where physics becomes poetry. As these cosmic titans spiral inward, they're literally stirring the fabric of space and time itself. Einstein told us that massive accelerating objects should create ripples in space-time. But for decades, this remained just a beautiful mathematical prediction. No one imagined we'd ever be able to detect something so incredibly subtle. These gravitational waves travel at the speed of light, carrying the story of distant cosmic catastrophes across billions of light-years of space. They pass through planets, stars, and entire galaxies without slowing down, stretching and compressing the very geometry of the universe as they go. Every wave that reaches Earth is a messenger from some ancient cosmic drama, a whisper from the universe's most violent events. But here's what makes this absolutely mind-blowing. When these waves finally reach our planet after traveling for billions of years across the cosmos, they're so gentle that they stretch and compress space by less than 1/10,000th the width of a proton. That's smaller than the nucleus of an atom. Imagine trying to measure the change in distance between Earth and the nearest star that amounts to less than the width of a single subatomic particle. Yet somehow human ingenuity has figured out how to detect these impossibly tiny distortions. We've built laser interferometers so sensitive they can measure changes in distance smaller than anything we've ever detected before. When a gravitational wave passes through these instruments, it briefly changes the length of laser beams by an amount so small it defies imagination. The first detection came in 2015. Confirming something that happened 1.3 billion years ago when two black holes, each about 30 times the mass of our Sun, finally completed their cosmic dance and merged into one. In the final fraction of a second before collision, they were orbiting each other 250 times per second, moving at half the speed of light. The energy released in that final moment was 50 times greater than the light output of every star in the observable universe combined. But by the time those gravitational waves reached Earth, they had become so gentle that they barely registered on our most sensitive instruments. What's beautiful about this is the timescale. These black holes danced around each other for millions of years before their final embrace. Their gravitational waves swept outward at light speed, crossing 1 billion light-years of expanding universe, passing through dark matter and gas clouds, threading between countless stars and galaxies, carrying their story across cosmic time. And here's the revelation that should make you appreciate the subtle poetry of physics. This is Cosmic Insight number 3 of 10. The universe is constantly whispering its secrets through gravitational waves, so gentle they barely disturb the space between atoms, yet they carry the stories of the most violent events in cosmic history across billions of years of space and time. Right now, gravitational waves from countless cosmic events are passing through your body, carrying tales of ancient black hole mergers, neutron-star collisions, and stellar catastrophes that happened long before our solar system existed. You are constantly bathed in the universe's most subtle form of storytelling. Part 4. Cosmic Recycling. Death in space isn't an ending. It's a beginning wrapped in one of the most spectacular light shows the universe can produce. When a massive star reaches the end of its life, something extraordinary happens that ensures nothing in the cosmos is ever truly lost. When that iron core reaches about the mass of our Sun, something dramatic happens in less than a second. The core collapses catastrophically, crushing matter so violently that protons and electrons are forced together to form neutrons. The core becomes so dense that a marble-sized piece would weigh as much as Mount Everest. But here's where stellar death becomes cosmic birth. The collapse happens so fast that it creates a shock wave that tears through the star's outer layers at 30,000 kilometers per second. The explosion releases more energy in 10 seconds than our Sun will produce in its entire 10 billion year lifetime. We call this a supernova, but that simple word doesn't capture the profound transformation taking place. This isn't just destruction, it's the universe's most efficient recycling program. The shockwave from the explosion doesn't just scatter stellar debris, it compresses nearby gas clouds, triggering the formation of new stars. It's like the universe has figured out how to use stellar death as a catalyst for stellar birth. One star's explosive finale becomes the starting gun for dozens or even hundreds of new stars. This process can continue for millions of years. The expanding bubble of hot gas and stellar debris, called a supernova remnant, keeps pushing into surrounding space, creating perfect conditions for star formation wherever it goes. New stars condense from the enriched gas, and some of them will have planetary systems where the heavy elements from that ancient supernova become the building blocks for rocky planets and potentially life itself. Assembled from the enriched remains of ancient suns that died so new worlds could be born. And here's the cosmic insight that connects your existence to the grandest cycles in the universe. This is Cosmic Revelation number 4 of 10. Stars don't just die, they give birth to new generations in an endless cycle of cosmic renewal that ensures nothing is ever truly lost, only transformed into something new and beautiful. Every time you see a star in the night sky, remember that you're looking at both a stellar furnace creating the elements of future worlds and the descendant of ancient stellar explosions that made your world and your life. We live in the center of the most complex balancing act in the known universe. Let's start with location. Earth orbits in what astronomers call the habitable zone, the narrow band around our sun where liquid water can exist on a planet. Our planet is exactly the right size. Jupiter, massive and distant, acts like a gravitational vacuum cleaner. Our moon plays an equally crucial role. It's unusually large for a planetary satellite, so large that Earth and Moon are sometimes called a double planet system. This oversized companion stabilizes Earth's rotational axis, preventing wild climate swings that would make long-term evolution nearly impossible. Without our Moon, Earth's axis would wobble chaotically, creating climate extremes that would challenge even the hardiest life forms. Even our Sun is special. It's a single stable star, not part of a binary system like most stars in our galaxy. Binary stars create chaotic gravitational environments and unpredictable energy output that would make planetary orbits unstable and life nearly impossible. Our Sun burns steadily, providing consistent energy output that has allowed Earth's climate to remain relatively stable for billions of years. Our planet's magnetic field acts as an invisible shield, deflecting harmful solar radiation, and we can see the result: a cold, airless world with no protection from space radiation. And here's the cosmic insight that should make you appreciate just how special our situation really is. This is Cosmic Revelation number 5 of 10. We're living in the middle of the most complex balancing act in the known universe, a celestial harmony so perfect that the odds of it happening by chance are astronomically small, making every sunrise a reminder of our miraculous cosmic circumstances. The next time you step outside and feel the warmth of sunlight on your face, remember that you're experiencing the end result of billions of years of cosmic fine-tuning. Standing on a world that won the ultimate lottery in a universe where such perfect conditions are extraordinarily rare. Part 6. Time dilation as cosmic meditation. What if I told you that the universe has built-in meditation retreats where time itself becomes your ally? Places where you could experience the ultimate escape from the rush of everyday life, where millions of years would pass in the outside universe while only hours passed for you. This isn't science fiction. It's Einstein's proven theory of relativity playing out on the grandest stages in the cosmos. Near massive objects, time literally slows down. The stronger the gravitational field, the more dramatically time stretches. At the edge of a black hole, this effect becomes so extreme it defies everyday understanding. Imagine approaching the event horizon of a stellar mass black hole. As you get closer, time begins to crawl. What feels like minutes to you becomes hours to someone watching from a safe distance. Get close enough and the effect becomes profound. Hours for you could equal years for the outside universe. At the very edge of the event horizon, the time dilation becomes infinite. You could spend what feels like a peaceful afternoon while millennia pass for everyone else. But you don't need to venture near a black hole to experience this cosmic time bending. GPS satellites orbiting Earth experience time slightly faster than we do on the surface because they're in a weaker gravitational field. The difference is tiny, just 38 microseconds per day. But without correcting for this effect, GPS would be useless within hours. Time really does run differently depending on where you are in a gravitational field. Neutron stars create their own time distortion zones. These incredibly dense stellar remnants warp space-time so severely that time near their surface runs noticeably slower than time here on Earth. A clock on a neutron star's surface would tick roughly 30% slower than an identical clock on Earth. You could literally watch time stretch around these cosmic lighthouses. The most extreme time dilation occurs near supermassive black holes, the monsters that lurk at the centers of galaxies. These giants contain millions or billions of times the mass of our Sun, creating gravitational fields so intense they turn space-time into cosmic molasses. Near the supermassive black hole at our galaxy's center, time crawls at a pace that would seem surreal to anyone watching from Earth. What's beautiful about this phenomenon is that it reveals something profound about the nature of reality. Time isn't the steady universal metronome we imagine it to be. It's flexible, stretchable, dependent on where you are and how fast you're moving. Einstein showed us that time and space are woven together into a single fabric that can be bent, stretched, and twisted by gravity. Theoretical physicists have calculated that if you could somehow survive the journey to a black hole's event horizon and back, you could return to Earth to find that centuries or millennia had passed while you experienced only days or weeks. You'd become a time traveler, not through exotic technology, but simply by visiting regions where gravity rules time with an iron fist. And here's the mind-bending realization about the flexible nature of time. This is cosmic insight number 6 of 10. The universe has built-in meditation retreats where time itself becomes your ally, offering the ultimate escape from the rush of everyday life, proving that in the deepest foundations of reality, time is not our master, but a malleable dimension shaped by the cosmic forces around us. Right now, as you go about your day, remember that time is flowing differently all around the universe. Near every massive object and every strong gravitational field, time stretches and bends, creating cosmic sanctuaries where the universe offers its own form of temporal peace. Look up at the night sky. Galaxies aren't scattered randomly through space. They're connected by invisible filaments of dark matter that span hundreds of millions of light years, creating what astronomers call the cosmic web. These dark matter highways link galaxy clusters across unimaginable distances, forming a network that extends throughout the observable universe. When cosmologists map these structures, something remarkable emerges. The cosmic web looks strikingly similar to neural networks in the human brain. Galaxies cluster at the intersection points like neurons. Consider the scales involved. A typical neuron might connect to thousands of others across distances measured in millimeters. A typical galaxy cluster connects to others across distances measured in hundreds of millions of light years. If each galaxy were like a neuron, the similarities don't end there. Both networks show small world properties where any two nodes can be connected through surprisingly few intermediate steps. Dark matter makes up about 85% of all matter in the universe, yet we can't see it directly. Some cosmologists have proposed something that sounds like science fiction. The universe processes information in ways we're only beginning to understand. Quantum entanglement connects particles across vast distances. Gravitational waves carry information about cosmic events across billions of light years. The cosmic microwave background preserves information about the universe's first moments. Perhaps consciousness isn't limited to biological neural networks, but represents a fundamental property of complex information processing systems. And here's the mind-expanding possibility that could completely change how you think about your existence. The largest structures in the universe form something that looks eerily similar to a giant brain, part of a universal consciousness operating on scales of space and time beyond human comprehension. The universe has been playing music for 4.6 billion years, and you've never heard it until now. Every planet in our solar system contributes to a cosmic symphony that NASA has finally figured out how to translate into sound waves human ears can detect. This celestial music doesn't come from atmospheric vibrations like earthly sound. Instead, it emerges from the interaction between charged particles streaming from the sun and the magnetic fields surrounding planets. When the solar wind, a constant flow of electrically charged particles, encounters a planet's magnetic field, it creates electromagnetic vibrations that can be converted into audio frequencies. Saturn's rings produce the most hauntingly beautiful tones. The massive system of ice and rock particles creates electromagnetic resonances that, when translated to sound, ring out in a clear B-flat note. It's as if Saturn is a cosmic bell that's been chiming the same note since the solar system formed. The sound has an ethereal, almost mystical quality that seems impossibly ancient and peaceful. Jupiter contributes deep bass tones that rumble like cosmic thunder. The giant planet's powerful magnetic field, 20,000 times stronger than Earth's, interacts with the solar wind to produce low-frequency vibrations that translate into sounds so deep they seem to come from the universe's soul. These Jovian bass notes provide the rhythmic foundation for our solar system's eternal composition. Earth itself produces a constant, gentle whistle, a high-pitched tone that results from our planet's magnetic field interacting with solar particles. This terrestrial melody has been playing constantly throughout human history, an inaudible soundtrack to every moment of human civilization. Our planet has been singing to us all along, and we never knew. Mars, with its weak magnetic field, contributes subtle harmonics that weave through the cosmic composition like distant wind chimes. Venus adds its own electromagnetic voice, while the outer planets contribute their unique tonal signatures to this never-ending space symphony. The solar wind itself acts like a cosmic conductor, varying in intensity and composition as it flows past each planet. Solar storms create crescendos in the planetary music, while quiet periods allow the subtle harmonies to emerge more clearly. The entire composition changes dynamically with solar activity, creating a live performance that has been ongoing for billions of years. What makes this even more remarkable is the timescale. This cosmic orchestra has been performing the same basic composition since the planets settled into their current orbits. While life evolved on Earth, while continents formed and reformed, while ice ages came and went, our solar system has been playing its electromagnetic symphony without interruption. The frequencies involved span an enormous range, from extremely low-frequency rumbles that take minutes to complete a single wave cycle to high-pitched electromagnetic whistles that vibrate thousands of times per second. When NASA's spacecraft encounter these planetary electromagnetic fields, they record the full spectrum and then shift the frequencies into the range of human hearing. Listening to these recordings is an almost spiritual experience. You're hearing the voice of worlds, the electromagnetic signatures of entire planets translated into sound waves that somehow capture the essential character of each world. Saturn sounds wise and ancient, Jupiter sounds powerful and deep, Earth sounds gentle and alive. And here's the cosmic insight that transforms how you think about our solar system. This is Cosmic Revelation number 8 of 10. Planets actually make music, and our solar system is essentially a massive orchestra that has been playing the same beautiful composition for 4.6 billion years, creating an electromagnetic symphony that connects every world in our cosmic neighborhood. The next time you look up at the night sky, remember that you're seeing the members of a cosmic orchestra, each contributing their unique voice to a musical performance that began before life existed and will continue long after our sun dims to a whisper. Something is touching you right now that has been traveling since the beginning of time itself. You can't see it, you can't feel it, but it's there, filling every cubic centimeter of space around you, including the space between the atoms in your body. You are constantly bathed in the afterglow of creation. The cosmic microwave background radiation is the oldest light in the universe, the fading echo of the Big Bang itself. About 380,000 years after the universe began, space finally cooled enough for the first atoms to form. Before that moment, the cosmos was a hot, dense plasma where light couldn't travel freely. But when those first atoms formed, the universe suddenly became transparent, and light was free to travel across space for the first time. That primordial light has been cooling and stretching ever since, redshifted by the expansion of the universe from brilliant, visible light to gentle microwaves. It carries with it the thermal signature of creation, a perfect snapshot of the universe when it was only 380,000 years old, captured in electromagnetic radiation that has been traveling for 13.8 billion years to reach you. This ancient light fills all of space with remarkable uniformity. No matter which direction you look in the sky, you'll detect the same gentle microwave glow, varying in temperature by only tiny fractions of a degree. It's the most uniform thing in the universe, yet those tiny variations tell the story of how the first stars and galaxies formed from the smooth primordial cosmos. Here's something that should make you pause in wonder. When you tune an old analog television to a channel with no signal, about 1% of the static you see is actually this cosmic background radiation. You're literally watching the visual representation of the Big Bang's afterglow. That electronic snow contains photons that have been traveling since before the first stars ignited, carrying the thermal signature of the universe's birth. The cosmic microwave background surrounds you completely. It passes through your body, through the walls of your house, through the Earth itself. Every second, trillions of these ancient photons flow through every square centimeter of your skin. You are constantly immersed in the most ancient light in existence, bathed in radiation that witnessed the universe's transformation from an opaque plasma to the transparent cosmos we see today. This background radiation maintains an almost perfect temperature of 2.7 degrees above absolute zero throughout the universe. It's the same whether you measure it from Earth, from the edge of our solar system, or from a distant galaxy. The universe has a uniform temperature floor, a cosmic thermostat set by the cooling afterglow of creation itself. Scientists have mapped this background radiation with incredible precision. What's profoundly moving about this is the intimate connection it creates between you and the universe's origin. The same radiation that carries information about the cosmos when it was younger than 500,000 years old is gently warming your body right now. You're not just made of stellar material, you're constantly caressed by the universe's baby pictures. And here's the cosmic insight that connects your present moment to the universe's birth. This is Cosmic Revelation. Number 9 of 10, the afterglow of the Big Bang is still warming you right now, and you're literally basking in the fading light of creation itself, the most ancient and peaceful energy source in existence, connecting you directly to the moment when the universe first became transparent to light. Every moment of your life, you're surrounded by the gentlest possible reminder of where everything came from. A cosmic background hum that has been playing since before stars existed, carrying the thermal memory of the universe's first breath. Galactic archaeology. Every point of light you see in the night sky is a storyteller, and astronomers have learned to read the autobiography of the universe written in starlight. Each star carries within its light a complete record of cosmic history, from the universe's chemical infancy to the complex elemental abundance that makes planets and life possible. When astronomers spread starlight into a spectrum, they're not just seeing pretty colors. They're reading the star's chemical signature, its age, its birthplace, and the story of everything that came before it. The universe began with only hydrogen and helium. Every heavier element, carbon, oxygen, silicon, iron, gold, had to be manufactured inside stars through nuclear fusion, then scattered into space when those stars died. This means that by analyzing a star's chemical composition, astronomers can determine when it formed and what generation of stellar evolution it represents. The oldest stars in our galaxy are chemical fossils. They contain almost no elements heavier than helium, because those elements hadn't been created yet when these ancient suns formed. These stellar elders, some over 13 billion years old, preserve the chemical signature of the early universe when heavy elements were so rare they barely existed. As you examine progressively younger stars, sulfur and iron, the most massive stars, ending their lives as supernovas, scattered these newly minted elements into space, where they became ingredients for the next generation of stars. Our Sun is a third-generation star, relatively young at 4.6 billion years old and rich in heavy elements. The abundance of metals in our solar system, everything heavier than helium, tells the story of countless stellar lives and deaths that preceded our Sun's formation. Every atom of carbon in your body, every molecule of oxygen you breathe, carries the nuclear signature of the stellar furnaces where it was forged. By studying stellar populations throughout our galaxy, astronomers can trace the history of star formation, chemical enrichment, and galactic evolution. They can identify which stars formed during the Milky Way's violent early period, when galaxy mergers were common, and which formed during quieter epochs, when the galaxy had settled into its current spiral structure. The technique works across cosmic distances. By analyzing the light from stars in distant galaxies, astronomers can study the chemical evolution of the universe itself. They can see how the abundance of heavy elements has changed over cosmic time, tracking the universe's transition from a chemically simple place to the complex, element-rich cosmos that allows for rocky planets and biological chemistry. Some stars act like time capsules, preserving in their outer layers the exact chemical composition of the gas cloud from which they formed billions of years ago. These stellar archives allow astronomers to sample the chemical conditions that existed in different parts of the galaxy at different times in cosmic history. The most metal-poor stars, containing almost no heavy elements, formed when the universe was young and chemically primitive. The most metal-rich stars formed recently from gas clouds enriched by generations of stellar nucleosynthesis. By studying both extremes and everything in between, astronomers can reconstruct the entire chemical history of cosmic evolution. And here's the final cosmic insight that reveals the universe's remarkable memory. This is cosmic revelation number 10 of 10. Every star tells the story of the universe's chemical evolution, and we can literally read the cosmos's autobiography written in starlight, discovering that we live in a universe that keeps a perfect record of its own history, preserved in the gentle glow of distant suns across billions of years of cosmic time. Each photon of starlight that reaches your eye carries information that spans cosmic history, from the nuclear furnaces where elements were forged to the stellar deaths that scattered them into space, creating the chemical legacy that made your existence possible. As we reach the end of our cosmic journey, take a moment to absorb what we've discovered together. We've explored a universe where neutron stars keep perfect time for hundreds of millions of years, where our galaxy breathes with the rhythm of cosmic lungs, and where gravitational waves carry whispered stories across billions of light years. We've seen how stellar death becomes cosmic birth, how Earth exists in an impossibly perfect balance of conditions, and how time itself bends around massive objects like a cosmic meditation retreat. We've gazed upon the cosmic web that resembles a universal neural network, listened to the electromagnetic music that planets have been playing for billions of years, and felt the gentle warmth of creation's afterglow still touching us across nearly 14 billion years of time. Finally, we've learned to read the universe's autobiography written in starlight, each stellar spectrum a page in the cosmos's own memory book. These aren't just facts about distant objects in space. They're revelations about the nature of existence itself. You are connected to every one of these cosmic phenomena. The elements in your body were forged in stellar furnaces,